Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Food Talks, the FoodCast with your homeboy E of Scotch with E and my main man, Rome the Chef. What's up, Rome? How you feeling today, baby?
Yo, I'm good. I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm really good, man. I'm always excited to be able to, click up with you and we'll be able to do different things. And today is no different. Today kicks off, our second episode of our Food Talk, the Foodcast podcast that we do as a part of the Podcast About Nothing Network.
Yes,
You
sir.
already
Yes,
know.
sir.
Be out there on the lookout for all the work that we're doing. So, let's kick it in today. So, since we doing this, you already know how we doing. We gonna do some food demos for you. We gonna get some real foodie stuff for you. So, Chef, what's on the menu today? Give me a breakdown.
This is a really simple but elegant Roman Italy type dish. It is cashew e pepe.
Queso and pepe.
Cashew e pepe, which simply is broken down into cheese and pepper.
Cheese and pepper. Very
Cheese and
simple.
pepper.
Okay,
Very, very simple.
So a classic Italian dish, and I love the fact that you wiggled in there that it's a classic Italian Rome dish, as Chef Rome is going to be the one teaching it to us today. So
Yes, sir.
go ahead and give me the breakdown of what basic ingredients we need for a. Is it queso de pepe?
Cashew e pepe.
Queso and pepe. All right. Well, what do we need for queso and pepe?
All right, so get you some nice
Okay.
pepperino cheese.
All right. Before we move on, what happens if I can't find pepperino cheese? Like, I know sometimes things are a little harder to find. What is a good substitute for people who can't find that pepperino?
So you can also use it won't be traditional, but you could go with a Parmigiano Reggiano or maybe like a Asiago, something like that.
Okay, good. I just wanted to know because everybody ain't running around here with the special cheeses and bries and the goudas and all that other stuff. But okay,
Yes,
so
sir,
we
yes,
need
sir.
cheese. What else do we need?
Get you some nice cracked black pepper. It's
Cracked
better
black
to
pepper?
crack it on hand. I got nice little pepper mill. Stay with the pepper mill.
Okay, so I can use something like a store-bought grinder and kind of do the same thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
Fresh
right,
ground.
perfect. Let's go. What else?
And the final star of the show is are going to be our bucatini pasta or spaghetti. I like to use bucatini. It's like a thick spaghetti, if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a little hole in there. I don't know if you can. Camera's that good to catch that, but
Okay.
even if you just find if there's a thicker spaghetti you can buy, or you can just make it with the regular spaghetti.
Nice. Okay, so we have three ingredients. We have cheese, pepper, and noodles. Okay. All right. So then let's get into it. So I know that in anticipation for this episode, we did a little bit of prep work. So of course we got and I know you guys should be able to see our pots and see what's going on our stove. So you can follow along. You can see we got our water to a rolling boil already. So that way we're ready to just go ahead and drop our noodles in, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So we already put in. And how much salt did you probably put in your water? Did you put any salt in your water?
I put a ton of salt in my water because I like my water as salty as the ocean. When you're cooking pasta, your water should be salty as the ocean.
Watch me. Okay, I'm just playing. I don't want to go crazy.
That's when you season your pasta.
Yes, in the water. Good call.
In the water.
All right, so we ready to drop pasta?
So we're gonna drop our pasta.
All right, so you must have got that super big pot because I ain't got that. I got that like little lean over game going. What do you do when you get the lean over game? All right, so I need to get all mine in there, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm all in.
All right.
All right, so we boiling right now. All right, so what's next? What we jumping over to next, Chef?
Let's again, just gonna let this. So with this pasta, you want to follow the instructions on the box.
Right.
Mine is to cook it 11 minutes, but I'm gonna pull it out at about a 9 minute time, and we'll finish cooking it in this pan. And we'll get going from there.
Okay. So because I use thin noodles, mine only takes roughly 8 minutes, 9 minutes. So
Okay.
should I be probably aiming for the al dente
Yeah, you want to pull it out about 2 minutes early.
before?
So yeah, you want to pull it out about 6 minutes if yours says about 8 minutes.
Okay. So yeah, I got a timer set. I'm gonna pull mine out when it gets there and then put it straight in the pan, right?
Yep. So what we're going to do right now,
Okay.
we are going to crack pepper in the pan.
Do we want to heat the pan or just no?
Yep.
All right. So we're going medium heat here or
Yeah, we're going to about a medium heat because we're going to activate the pepper, release all the flavor in the pepper. So we're just going to toast this pepper.
toasting the peppers, ladies and gentlemen. Toasting the peppers. Little crack in there. Little roll.
And you want a good amount of pepper.
All right. Well, so you can see how am I looking, chef? Am I looking peppery, chef?
Let's see.
Let me bring it all in there for you, chef. Am I looking peppery, chef?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You
Yeah,
can do a little bit more. You can do a little bit more.
Oh, don't tell me I can keep going. All right. I got a little bit more space. All right, we got the pepper in there. I feel activated.
All right. So let your pepper toast.
Let the pepper toast.
And yeah. So what's been going on with your week so far, man?
Oh man, it's been a beautiful week. I can't really complain, man. You know, we had a wonderful Monday, kicked it off with our Easy Monday motivation.
Easy Monday motivation every Monday at 8 o'clock. Check it out.
Right. Me and my man CT throwing it down. Hopefully, like I said, we'll get our other host on before you know it. And then we prepared for this. We're also looking forward to Just Clowning this Thursday, as well as the podcast about nothing that we're going to do on Sunday this week. So it's been really good, just really diving in on the things that we enjoy doing, being able to hang out with my homeboys, be able to catch up on stuff. And like today is really, let's be honest, today's a dream come true for us. We've been talking about doing this for a while, and like the respect for food and love that we have, that we share, like we've been wanting to do something to display that passion, and here we are. We did the food truck review last week. The food truck festival that was in Hilliard, that was off the chain. We had a lot of fun. If you haven't got a chance to check out that video, please do.
That was a blast.
That was. But yeah, man, I've had a great week. And I'm off on Friday. I'm smoking 2 briskets on Friday, so I'm really excited. So what's up with you? How's your week been?
My week has been a little bit rough. So I don't know if anybody's aware, but COVID is back.
Go back.
And I work in a healthcare facility. And we kind of got hit with COVID a little hard. I got a couple employees out. And a lot of our residents are dealing with it right now. So, it just changes the atmosphere and makes us, work in a whole different way. And yeah, it sucks because, we got to bring out the PPE. I'm sorry. And, it's a rough time all around, and we're just all trying to work through it.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Let me ask this before I ask you another question. Do I need to turn this? I need to leave this eye on when I pull my noodles out and drop them in there, or let them go?
You know what? Pepper is toasted like mine is right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead and turn that off, and then we'll turn it back on.
Okay, I figured you'd say that. Okay, all right. So, what is something that inspires you, chef, to want to try new dishes? Because I know this right here is it's not a conventional dish, right? You know what I'm saying?
No,
This is
not at
something
all.
you kind of came into, and like when you really think about it, this is probably the most dumbed down version of macaroni and cheese that you could ever have. So, like, give me some of the what inspired you to make this particular dish, chef.
You know what? I love watching a lot of food stuff on YouTube. I'm always watching food shows on Netflix or Food Network. And this is like a very simple dish to kind of break the ice with our channel.
I agree. I agree. Okay. Yeah, I got that I got that good noodle game going right now, chef. We coming out. Yes, we coming out now. How you doing over there?
I still got about 2-3 minutes.
All right. Yeah, since my noodles were a little bit thinner than yours, not a little bit, my noodles were thinner than yours. They don't take as long. So, ladies and gentlemen, depending on the noodles that you use, you know, your cook time, of course, is going to vary. Just like Chef said, you want to follow the instructions on the packaging, but ideally, you want to pull your noodles off right before they get to that al dente. So, if they take 8 minutes to cook, then you want to pull them off closer to 6 or 5. Ain't that right, Chef?
Yep.
All right. Now, one of the most pivotal parts of this recipe is something that you didn't mention.
Well, we're gonna let them. We're gonna let them. You know. Oh, excuse me. Let them get into that. So, how we're gonna make this cream for these noodles is the actual pasta water itself.
Oh, okay.
That starts in the pasta water, mixed with cheese, which we're going to get to. I'm going to grate down some of this cheese a little bit more.
Okay. There's my timer. All right, so chef, so then my noodles are ready. So you're telling me I can grab me how much of this water am I should use?
So you just want to put in a little bit at a time because you just want to make a paste.
Okay, so I'll start with a tidbit with my ladle. I'm going to add my cheese in, and then I'm going to start mixing it with this fork. And as I mix it with this paste, I'm just going to continue to add the water in to make the cheese melt and become a paste, right? Okay, gotcha.
Right. It should just be like a nice paste, nice creaminess to it.
Yeah, nothing crazy. I shouldn't be seeing. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, a little sizzle in the bizzle, huh?
That's right. And I'm almost there with you.
All right. You know, well, apparently the cheese part takes the longest anyway. So, and I got this for my dressing. I figured, I figured we doll it up a little bit. You know how we do.
Right.
Man, I went to try to find those damn microgreens we talked about the other day. Still can't find them. So
they still have them at the store?
They haven't at the one I went to. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go to Giant Eagle because that's where you said you found them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Just go to Giant Eagle and get it in.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm seeing my little pace game coming together. Let me go ahead and show y'all what this little pace game looking like. Here you go. My little pace game.
All right. So take my noodles out. My nudes.
I see why you said to use the fork because I can press down and kind of break it up a little bit better.
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right. So let's get back down into this pan. See me
All right,
pretty
you looking
good?
good? Looking good. Okay.
All right.
We panned up. We both panned up.
All right. So we're gonna take some of this water right into your noodles.
Is it take some of the water and put it into the noodles?
Yep. And just and then you gotta take some of that water, put it in your cheese, like you said.
Yeah.
You already start working on your paste over there.
Yes, sir.
And you kind of see that coming together. Take just a little bit more.
So should I turn my noodles back on?
Yeah.
All right. So we should go to a low to mid now.
Yeah, you go to a low to medium heat.
Okay.
And
Because
we'll take
everything's
some of this
pretty much
pasta
done.
water.
All right.
And go right back into those noodles. While we work on our paste.
All right. So I'm looking pretty pasty, I feel like.
Okay. So right there, that's kind of consistency you kind of want right there.
Okay.
All right. So we are cook these in this pan with the pepper. Adding
You put the cheese sauce in now?
not just yet, but we're
Okay.
getting there. We're getting there.
All right, just making sure.
Cooking it down a little bit. We want to cook some of the water off
Of the noodles.
of the noodles. Yep.
Yeah, gotcha.
You don't want a ton of water in there.
Yeah, no, I'm looking pretty. I'm looking moist in the bottom. I'm not pooling down there.
Yeah, I still got like a good little puddle in there, so I'm gonna keep cooking my noodles a little bit.
This cheese look cool. So, Chef, what's another easy, or what would you say is an easy pasta dish that you could play around with as similar to this one?
So I just did for a friend at work that was leaving us. It was a spicy leek and garlic crushed red peppers.
Ooh.
It's a really, really nice dish. Doesn't take a lot. All right.
You all set?
Yep. Go ahead and add this cream sauce in. Add your cream in. Hit that on low and just kind of stir this around. And you'll see it start to just make its own little cream sauce.
That's an interesting smell. My cream sauce might have had a little bit more moisture in there than I wanted, but I'll have to cook that down.
That's all right. You can always add a little bit more cheese if you want to, like me. I like to add more cheese.
yeah, that looks real saucy. You said you added some more.
I like to add a little bit more. Once you get it in there, work it in.
Some fresh shred on there. That's what we doing. Fresh shred.
And honestly,
ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know, cheese is great. Okay, I couldn't help it.
honestly, it's
That's
done.
it.
We're done.
All right. Well, let's make it pretty and plated, so everybody know that we did it.
All right.
Yeah, you know the rules. The chefing out here. We ain't done until it's in. We ain't done until it's in the on the plate and ate.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna pull me a little plate, just something for a display, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Is there any particular way that you like to plate your pasta, chef?
So there's a couple of different ways. I really do like to spin my pasta,
Mm-hmm.
either with tongs or by kitchen fork.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try these tongs out. Then I'm gonna play around with them a little bit.
All right, got mine all set. I'm about to do my plate too.
And yeah.
All right, let me see what you got. Let me see what you're working with. Bring it on in there. All right, that look good. All right. Well, for those who want to see mine, here we go. Hello. Hello. All right. So here's mine. Oops. Yo, Rome, I think I dropped out. You got to let me back in so I can show this one off.
Yep.
All right. All right. So here's my dish. How's that look, bro?
Oh, you're looking great. Looking great.
Look at that. Oh, that's sexy.
I like it.
Get money. Oh man. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and
you got to dive in and try it a little bit.
Go ahead and try it, chef. Go ahead and give me your breakdown. What you thinking? How you feeling?
The meal is very simple, yet you get a really complex flavor because that pecorino cheese is so soft but salty. And it kind of coats your tongue.
Coat your tongue.
With the creaminess of it, it coats your tongue. And then you get that hit of pepper. It's a really, really beautiful flavor.
All right, well, let me get mine to try then. That way I can jump in with you. Ooh, doggy. Cheese pull. Right. I do like the peppery flavor. And but since I use Parmesan and Gruyere, I had to kind of compensate a little bit. Because the peppercorn has a little bit more of a depth of flavor. So this is good, but I can imagine like yours has a different bit of flavor because of the cheese you use.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm so. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to go ahead and tune in and recognize that Chef Rome and I have given you not only a walkthrough of how to make, say it again.
Queso and pepe.
Queso, which is cheese, and pepe is pepper. Queso and pepe.
Yes, sir.
See, I knew it. I was just messing with you. Because I've been wanting to say Pepe Le Pew the whole time, but I'm like, I forget he's not.
Oh,
PC.
definitely.
Yeah, he's not PC. You get canceled for mentioning him.
We get in trouble for Pepe now.
Yeah. But unless it's Queso and Pepe, we can have.
All right.
But no. Thank you guys very much for tuning in and checking out the second episode of Food Talk, the FoodCast. Please, when you watch the videos, we want to see likes and comments. Also, follow us on Twitch under the podcast About Nothing, as well as on Facebook. And you can check us out on YouTube as well. Chef, you got anything for anybody before we sign off?
You know what? Work hard, work along, and play harder.
All right, hey, look, words to live by: work hard, play harder, enjoy life. So
that's right.
Yes. So with that, I'm gonna give my usual sign off and let everybody know that they can catch us Just Clowning at 8:30 on Thursdays, as well as the podcast on Sundays. You'll see us with Food Talks on Wednesdays, unless we're doing events at actual locations, which we'll move those around. And then you'll catch us with the easy Monday motivations at 8:00 on Monday. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's always a pleasure to be able to do this with you. And you know what you can do. You can chill until the next episode.
All
right. Have a good one.